Hey Cappy, this is going to be like a little bit of a test to see how the sound comes out on this, because the buzzing, the humming, the whatever the interference is on the video is driving me mad. The mic I have should work. I have no clue what I'm looking at or what I'm understanding in terms of the settings on the thing, but I've tapped some stuff. I changed some settings from what they were to something else. I'm just going to see. If I can't get the gist of this, I'm going to get a different mic. But right now, I'm just going to see how this works out. Split the deck, we've got the Hierophant. See what's coming out for present energy. Queen of Cups, followed by yourself. Ooh, clarify. Some of you are about to walk like a spiritual path, go on some kind of adventure. It feels like an act of service. It feels like letting go of everything, going back to basics, going back to nature. Maybe in terms of living in nature, it's giving like camping vibes, off-grid vibes, that kind of thing. Maybe moving away, but it feels like a journey. It doesn't feel like you're staying in one place. It feels like a journey. And that actually the less you take with you, the less you carry, the more you're gonna enjoy something. It feels like choosing to let go of what you think you want, to go on some kind of expedition, to explore yourself, to understand yourself. This is a crucial turning point in your life. This is a pivotal point in your life where there's the energy here is like it's working for you to reach a potential that you've seen but may not have reached. It feels like you could be frustrated with your own potential, Nine of Wands, in terms of feeling like you're fighting to achieve something, to attain something, to shift something. And it feels like you're still trying to do something instead of it being done. This journey is what is going to create that shift. It feels like a permanent shift. But it means you letting go of what you think you know. That understanding that we really know nothing. Letting go of what you think things should be. It feels like a very humbling energy. The Sun. Five of Cups. It's like, it feels like you could have got everything you really wanted and realised that it wasn't what you wanted. It's like by getting what you have always dreamed of, it's shown you what you truly value. It feels like the little things, the simple things. Certain things have been exposed where it's like what you once looked up to or what you once wanted to invest in, create or become, is now something you wouldn't want to be or wouldn't want to have. Finding the true value of self. Being bold like the sun. Shining your light. Taking bold action. It's going from looking up to something, wanting to be seen, wanting to be selected, wanting to be picked, wanting to be acknowledged, wanting to be chosen, maybe for an opportunity, maybe for in whatever way it is. It could be in terms of love, it could be in terms of anything, but wanting to be seen, wanting to be like waiting for your turn, to go in and to making it your turn, to turning things for yourself, like turning tables for yourself, building your own table, choosing yourself, creating the opportunity if opportunity doesn't knock, build the door. It feels like as much as it's been hard to see the truth of certain things, or a way you was going to do something or something you wanted that you now no longer want that, it feels like you could be frustrated that you was in an illusion for a long time. But it's like, realise how much cause this brings to celebrate, how much celebration this realisation is actually going to bring into your life if you can just let go of the fact that you was maybe wrong about something. It was like that ego death energy. Five of Wands. Or it's like something you thought was positive wasn't. Ace of Cups. Queen of Wands. The Five of Wands symbolises competition. Here the fiery nature of this suit reaches a fever pitch, their energy unfocused and in excess. Conflict can result with another or within yourself, as in the spiritual nature versus the physical, or the head versus the heart. Impasse is likely, with both factions equally strong, equally stubborn regarding their position, equally blind to the insight and worth of their opponent. If they can lay down their judgment and remove the armour of their egos in combination rather than in confrontation, these warring nations can prove a potent force when directed toward a common goal. Cooperation is the key. Page 121. What's coming through with this is you could have a friend, a lover, someone around you that is jealous of your situation or feels a way about you. It feels like your role here is to not retaliate in the same energy you're receiving, but to be an inspiration to someone, to choose to almost ignore the fact that you're aware of this jealousy or aware of some kind of resentment or hidden feeling, and to encourage inspiration in this person. It's like no one can take from you what's for you. No one can affect you if you don't give them the power to. If you get frustrated or you get upset or take it personally that this person's feeling a way about you, or you feel some underlying energy, it could lead to confrontation. It could lead to some kind of competition, wanting to get one up or kind of hurting each other, that kind of tit for tat kind of energy. It feels like instead of falling into the pettiness of things, there's an opportunity to rise above this. That thing of when people think bad of us, if we are not worried about it and we genuinely aren't, we give them the permission to think what they want, that it doesn't affect our energy. It's like, don't let someone drain you by making their issue with you your issue. There's more important things going on over here. It feels like this is a distraction, one that you don't need to get in the way of whatever this is moving forward, because it's a very serene energy. It's very peaceful. It's like, choose your battles wisely. Not everything that confronts you or not everything that's out to get you or wants to cause you a problem deserves your energy. Sometimes the best way to diffuse something is to stop feeding it energy, focus on the long-term goal. Yeah, 10 of Cups. I'm seeing someone, it's like gliding past, it's like fast track, like hovering past someone. It's like stay in your own lane. There's no time for pulling over for a chat. There's no time for getting involved in some kind of nonsense or a detour right now. The Fool. Wishes come true, dreams fulfilled, a magical time of life. Bring fun into everything you do, juggling multiple priorities or jobs, and exceptional talent for multitasking. And this is coming on this Five of Wands energy. There's something here about if you're feeling moody, if you're feeling irritated, if you're feeling like you've got the weight of the world on your shoulders, is it your energy? Get back into yourself, some kind of somatic practice, moving the body, whatever it is. Shaking, moving, dancing, stretching, whatever it is. It's like, shake it off, stay in your own energy. Be mindful if it's like, are you mad or are you picking up on that someone else is mad? Set the boundaries that you need to. And there's something about not waiting for things. It's like if something's not aligning with you, if something's not resonating in the present moment, whether this is a person, place or thing, not waiting for someone to catch you up vibrationally, mentally, emotionally, in terms of perception, understanding, whatever it is. It's like not waiting for someone, not keep going back and lingering back. It's like people will meet you when they're ready. Trust the timing of things. Maybe someone or something's not resonating with you now, maybe it will later. Not focusing on anything as so permanent, just flowing with things, accepting things as they are. Stay focused, stay moving forward. The Emperor of the World. Yeah, the best you can do right now is keep at it, stay strong, disciplined. It feels like really investing in your spiritual health. Focusing on what truly matters to you. It feels like there's something you could care about, and it's like people could be telling you it's none of your business, or it's a waste of time, and it could make you doubt if something's a waste of time. It's like, don't let anyone talk you out of what you know is right for you. This is a time to take your power back, to be disciplined, to take control, take charge of what it is you want to create for yourself, take charge of your purpose. Shine your light. You've got what it takes to achieve these dreams, to achieve these goals. It's like, think of what you've gone through. Something may be dissatisfying, but it feels like it's a whole lot more peaceful than where you left off in a situation. To see how far you've come. Think of how much you would have prayed for what you have now. That you have actually successfully moved on. It's like there's a different, justice. Things are balancing out, things are happening to help you balance out. Feels like nervous system regulation, balancing of the mind, getting back into your own energy, feeling safe within your own body, safe within yourself. Something's clearing. Feels like coming out of survival mode. This is affecting your money as you continue to release what you feel guided to release. There's a lot coming in physically, a lot of changes physically. Things that are going to help for you to feel settled, feel grounded in the physical. There are a lot of changes taking place, but this is for the long term. You ask for something for the long term. It's like, think how much you've asked for. I'm seeing someone running around a shop, collecting someone's order, like bagging up someone's order. It's like there's lots of little things that go into place here. Remember what you asked for and celebrate every step of the way. It's like life's the special occasion. Life is the vacation. There's always going to be something else to do. There's something that you prayed for, and it's like if you take a minute to check, you're doing the thing, you're being the thing, you're living the way that you once prayed for already. The moon. Clarify. Let go of what's no longer serving you to create space for your dreams. It feels like an acceptance that you could have kept yourself distracted from how you're feeling about something. Somebody's left, something's ended, something's over, some kind of grief, some kind of heartbreak, something you need to accept. It feels like you're being asked to do this. You're being asked to let go, to slow down. But a lot of the time it's like if we're having physical, mental, spiritual symptoms or some kind of problem, the easiest way to really heal is to let go. to create space, the right environment, the right time, the right space to heal. We don't slow down long enough to even learn how to come out of survival mode. There's something here where it's like the life you're creating is peaceful, is prosperous, it's that parasympathetic energy. It's maybe something you need to adjust to. It feels like there's a feeling, an emotion, whether it's accepting that somebody left, accepting a relationship ended, accepting that something that you're physically grieving or having to come to terms with. It feels like you could be kind of using survival mode as a comfort to keep you distracted from this feeling. It's like a lot's been dealt with, but then knowing how to go into that place, that headspace, that flight mode when these emotions come up, using that as a safety blanket. It's like, just because you've processed major things or you've healed from certain things, it's like, yeah, celebrate that progress, but don't use that progress and the celebration of that as a way to avoid the fact that there may be something else that needs to be released, that you need to cut cords with. It feels like this is a final thing, this is the last thing. The Hierophant, yeah. This keeps coming up for me. There's a few things, and it's like, it's interesting because I am resisting with all my might about letting go of things. Someone wrote in the comments about they feel guided to let go of cigarettes in order to connect with their partner, with their soulmate. And it's like, I really pick the narratives that suit me. So it's like, I've had things like that come through, that as well, but other things about you need to do this in order to do that. If you shift this, it will help whatever it is. And intuitively, I know this is in my best interest, because it's like, these are the steps that need to be taken in order for you to move down this path. You've asked for this is what you need to do. Even in terms of being in a relationship, it's like, what kind of person do you want to be with? What kind of habits do you want them to have? What kind of place do you want them to be in? It's like, how are you moving in that place? Are you even moving in the way of what you're asking for? But then it's like, when I get those that come through about, oh, you need to stop doing this in order to receive that. It's triggering because of things that I'm still working through, in terms of feeling like I've had my control taken away from me, like going through abuse, going through certain situations where I lost my power, I lost control. So even when I want to do something, or I know that if I do something that it's going to lead to the result that I actually desire, because it feels like I'm being told to do something, I'll purposefully not do it. So it's like praying for a certain relationship, being guided to release something to do it, and then in the moment that I'm guided to release it, being like, no, like, F you. If you don't love me the way I am, with all my, then, and it's like, well, would you love someone with all these, would you love someone with all these things? And it's like this conflicting thing of, I really want to do this, I could do this. Actually, one of the main reasons why I'm not letting go of what I want to let go of and what I'm being guided to let go of is because it's a way for me to control. It's a way for me to rebel. It's a way for me to feel like I'm taking my power back, because I'm being told to do one thing and I'm going to do the opposite of that, because no one's ever going to tell me what to do again. That kind of thing, even if it's myself. And it's mad. But it feels like this kind of thing, there's something that you need to let go of. It may not be about relationship, it could be where you want to head with business, it may be where you, like, what you kind of lifestyle you want to live, a location you want to live in, a certain thing you want to create that needs you to open up some kind of space. 7 of Cups on that, go with your first instinct, you know exactly what it is. Don't cause yourself delays. It's like things are working for you, things are flowing for you. Don't be your own worst enemy right now. The Chariot, go time. It's like only you can stand in your way. Become the master of your thoughts, become the master of your emotions. It's by doing this that success is going to be guaranteed. That thing of your finances are a direct reflection of the inner work you're doing, the Hierophant, death and judgment. Ouch, ouch, ouch. It's like a cleansing energy. I just had an image of me. I went for a walk, a little nature walk. Say a little nature walk in some park. But it was in nature. And got absolutely soaked in the rain. I just got an image of me getting soaked. So it's like a cleanse. It's like it's time to release, time to refresh. Especially with this Hermit, 5 of Pentacles energy in the near future. King of Cups on that. Yeah, it's going to take a huge commitment, answer the call, time to transform. The Empress, the Hierophant, the Empress, death, judgment, the King of Cups, the Fool, guys, the Star, guys. Let go to receive, beautiful new beginning. The Hermit, yeah, that future energy. Number 9, Virgo energy. Find or be a mentor, take a break from society, a commitment to your spiritual growth. Feels like serious dopamine detox. This come out for someone, was it you guys the other day? Feels like really coming back to the basics of things. Connecting to nature. Some of you, it could be like raw foods. It feels like something that maybe isn't what the majority are doing, but it's like it's coming through like breatharian, like really taking a journey of yourself, understanding yourself, pushing yourself to certain limits or going deeper than you've ever gone. It's a journey that's opening up. There's lots of elements to this. This isn't something that's you're going to be solo. I'm seeing you with lots of people, meeting different people along this journey. But there's something about taking a step, taking that leap, so that this can open up. There's some kind of action you need to take, something you need to release. It's the key to open the door to this new path. Falling in love or making a serious commitment to someone, forgiveness and the resolution of a problem. Don't give up, your relationship can be healed. An emotionally fulfilling life with family or friends, raising children wisely, people you can trust. We've got the Sun, number 19. Unity, number 5. What else we got here? The Queen of Summer and the 7 of Spring. Be assertive, don't back down from what you believe, courageously stand up for yourself. It's giving Sag energy. Queen of Summer, loving, comforting, emotional, intuitive. Listen to your heart, intuitive insights you can trust, taking care of others perhaps too much. Then we've got Unity, number 5, do the right thing for the right reason, compare traditional versus new approaches to see which works for you, a spiritually minded community. Some of you, it's like really mastering this Leo energy. Something's coming through like Leo rising, or maybe your Chiron placement. There's different things coming through with this, but there's something about mastering your true sense of self, your confidence, your courage, shining your light, putting yourself out there, balancing something. mastering the ego and acceptance of self. The Sun. Plans that work out perfectly, amazing ideas that lead to rewards and commendations, gratitude for the blessings of life. Unicorn energy. The Dreamer, the Full energy again. Embrace your true purpose, begin a new adventure, trust yourself. Something about this past love, something can be reconciled, something can be healed. I'm going to see what that's saying, pull an Alice, an Angel and an Animal card and then wrap it up. But let's just see the Star again as I split. Let's see if I hope I got some sound on this thing. If I'm still buzzing away, guys, sorry. I'm going to get I was training myself to stop saying that word. Not sorry. Be getting a mic. An auspicious time for new beginnings. I'll get another one if this isn't happening. We'll just call you for now. Okay, we'll check that out. Give me one more while we're here. Okay, two more. The Swan, the Crow and the Prairie Dog. Take one of these. Alice, what are you saying? Cappy. We've got the Duchess's Cook and Queen Alice. Haven't had the Duchess's Cook before. Queen Alice. Is that Libra that come out for? Right, we'll check these out in a minute. I'm just going to see what this reconciliation energy is saying. It's coming through strong. And we'll jump into the other bits there. I'm here and working 9 to 5, ain't no way to make a living. The circle in the middle of this looks like an eye. There's something coming through here. Ooh. Oh, you've worked something out. You've opened something. You've opened something here. 10 of Pentacles. Well, I don't want to say Pandora's box. Something's going on here. You got the keys. You got the keys. 8. This never jumps out at me on this card, but the middle of this circle, if you look at it really closely, it looks like an eye. Okay, it did when I pulled this card. Now the more I look at it, the more it doesn't. And then obviously the imagery on the coins never really jump, like I know what it is, but never really jumps out the way it's jumping out with this. It feels like the wow's coming through now, record keeper. Tapping into Akashic records. There's something you've unlocked, there's something you've understood, something you've tapped into, your human power here. Something's changing in a drastic way. It feels like you're about to meet someone where it's like you started off in a similar place and you're ending up in a similar place, and they're completely contrasting. It's like a similar journey, appreciation, made it from the bottom, now we're here, that kind of energy. This is something for the long term. You could be moving in with this person. They've gone through the same struggles as you, the same or similar struggles, or there's an understanding. What's coming through, I was talking to my girl today and she said something about that when she goes out with certain people, if she starts to feel a certain way, that she'll want to do, like, move a certain way or go and do something, leave or change location or whatever it is. I'm not going to get into exactly what it is, but that when she feels a certain way, she wants to act a certain way that many people don't understand. And I was like, yeah, this is the same with me. I was like, that's why it's like only certain individuals that really get me that I'll put myself around, because I ain't got time for all that. And there's something here about that. It's like this person gets you. You don't even need to say anything. There's an understanding because they've experienced something that you have experienced, maybe in a different way. But this is something for the long term. This is going to lead to family. This is going to feel like you're already family. This feels like soul family. Four of Wands. The World. Some of you are this is interesting. Alright, give me something on this. Because this isn't coming through like how I thought it was. Yeah, this is new. Some of you, it feels like you feel like you've been prepared to reconcile with someone and you're not going to. It feels like you're going to be shocked because someone that you've always wanted to go back to, or that you've been waiting for, or that you've been preparing for, or that someone that's actually finally changed and become the person you've always dreamt of them becoming is coming back. Something can be healed. Something can move forward now in a different way. But it feels like you're going to be turning this down. Yeah, it's like what's done is done. This is gonna lead to family. This is something new coming in here. Very passionate energy. This person's very physically attracted to you. There's something about not deceiving yourself when this person comes in, or is this when the other person comes in? Yeah, Ace of Swords, the Queen of Wands, Six of Wands, the World. Alright, let me just check this. Number 28, the Duchess's Cook, opened right on it, page number 42. Meaning, spices, pepper, for instance, can help enhance the taste of food, and this principle applies to your life too, of course. The point is to find the right measure. No pepper means everything is flat. Insipid, too much pepper and you will be sneezing and crying all day. Use the right amount of spice and make your life a culinary masterpiece. Key question, would you say that your current life is spicy enough, or do you have the feeling that it may be lacking flavour? Or somebody's coming in to season up your life, season up your season, spice up yourself, because this feels like you're going to be, it feels like you are making decisions from a different place for a different reason. It feels like on paper, the person coming back from the past is perfect for you. It seems like logically the best option. But there's something about this new energy that just feels right. It sparks joy. Maybe others may, it feels like there's something coming through that others may judge this new person coming in. Like they're not as good as this other person coming in. But it feels like that may be because of how this past person cares for their reputation more than they care about their true self. Where this person coming in really doesn't give like a flying parrot what is going on, what people think. But they're very passionate about you. It's an eager energy. Time to spice it up. The good you do comes back to you. Unfounded fear, focusing on worst case scenarios. Public speaking, renewal. Review the past and the present so you can plan a bright future, a bright new future. Understanding your life purpose, releasing judgments of yourself and others. A windfall of money, advice or assistance. A very successful project. The Empress, number 3, that came out with the Emperor. This is what I'm saying, 333 on the clock. It's power couple energy. The Emperor and the Empress. I don't think ever, in all the times I pulled these fairy cards, that these two have come out together. Use logic and structure to increase your success. Get organised, a firm but compassionate leader. Time to take action. The power of creativity, success that allows for a life of luxury. Some of you guys, it's like you're going to be just cruising off into the sunset with this person. It feels very quiet, it feels very private. Some of you, it's like that elope kind of energy. You could be keeping things to yourself. No one's going to really know what you're up to. It feels like it feels like the energy of an affair, because it feels secretive, it feels private, it feels mischievous, it feels like an adrenaline rush. But it's not that. It's just like really enjoying this person's company, enjoying each other's energy. And it feels like cherishing that in a way that it's like you don't need everyone to know your business. Yeah, 10 of Pentacles, 6 of Swords, the Hierophant. This could lead to marriage or like a long-term commitment. Somebody could be giving you a physical gift. 2 of Cups, Page of Pentacles. Let's check what Alice is saying. Yeah. It's time to realise how wonderful you are, how amazing you are, how much you deserve this new beginning. Give yourself permission to not feel guilty. It's like, make sure you're making the decision you want to make, and it feels like that's what you're about to do, instead of doing what you feel like you're expected to do. Queen Alice, page number 50. When entering the chess game at the beginning of Carol's second novel, Alice seemed quite unsure of herself and showed a great lack of confidence. However, by the end of the book, she found herself wearing a crown and became Queen Alice as she exerted her power as a monarch. She grew more and more confident, which proved that her initiatory journey into Wonderland had taken her through a deep inner transformation. Meaning, shouldn't you feel proud of yourself? Look what you have accomplished. It wasn't a piece of cake, and you have shown a great deal of courage and perseverance. You truly deserve a crown. An intense metamorphosis has occurred. You are no longer the person you were yesterday, and you are now becoming the person you will be tomorrow. But your adventures are not over yet. Get on for the next ride. As long as you keep a loving, open heart, you will continue to learn and grow for the better. Key question: do you feel like the queen or king of your own destiny? Love. Oh, we're on 41 minutes. I forgot about the medicine cards. We've got the swan, the crow, and the prairie dog. Every time I say prairie dog, don't know if I'm saying it right. Never seen one, never knew what one was till I got this deck. 4114. He did come out in reverse. Let me see. 47. Retreat. The worry bug may have bitten prairie dog and it has appeared in the contrary. Has the workaholic syndrome gotten the best of your inner knowing and sensible outlook on life? Have you been tunnelling in a non-productive direction because you forgot to come up for air, look around you and get your bearings? Have you become addicted to the adrenaline created by scurrying to catch up? If you get sick from the chaos of overactivity, you may have an unwelcome and enforced rest period at hand. Constant stress can steal your inspiration and ability to think on your feet. Another contrary message of prairie dog is believing that compromise or retreat is a sign of weakness. Goodbye lie. You can get stuck in this one-way tunnel if you let your head get too big, if you cannot be still, be comfortable alone, and or if you cannot delegate responsibility. You need a reality check. Do not be afraid to take a break, to refill your resources and to adopt a healthy, more relaxed viewpoint. Contrary prairie dog also teaches that pushing too hard can have dire consequences. The cemeteries are filled with people who once believed that they were indispensable. How long are you going to go ahead at the sacrifice of yourself? Honour the body's signal to rest. Honour how your body's feeling. Create time to rest before you're forced to rest in a way you'd rather not be forced to rest. In terms of something happening or it manifesting in some kind of illness, This is a note I need to take for myself. 24, the crow. So the message that keeps coming up for me is like, really be sure you're practicing what you're preaching. Are you taking your own advice? It's easy to give, but are you embodying that? And it's something that you may have to be consciously aware of until something becomes second nature. Crow, law, universal law. As you learn to allow your personal integrity to be your guide, your sense of feeling alone will vanish. Your personal will can then emerge so that you will stand in your truth. The prime path of true crow people says to be mindful of your opinions and actions. Be willing to walk your talk, speak your truth, know your life's mission, and balance past, present, and future in the now. Shapeshift that old reality and become your future self, and allow the bending of physical laws to aid in creating the shape-shifted world of peace. And the swan, grace. Accept your ability to know what lies ahead. If you are resisting your self-transformation, relax. It will get easier if you go with the flow. Honor your female intuitive side. Number 72, Mumia. He is heralded for his marvellous discoveries, including uncovering secrets of nature, hating illusions. He unceasingly searches for truth in order to reach objective conclusions, speaking out with strength and courage against evil and injustice. He enjoys change as it renews and refreshes, and he is flexible in his way of thinking. He always helps those who need assistance to emerge from oppression or depression. Planet the moon. Reasons for invoking: to protect the poor and suffering, to protect us against negative feelings of others of which we are unaware, to help us be flexible emotionally, to help us identify our emotional shackles. Page number 48. I'm going to leave it there. If this did resonate, like, share and subscribe. I'll catch you guys soon. Sending so much love.